Brian, this is the Dolphins' first shutout since 2014. What was the key to shutting down the Jets today?
I think we had a good week of practice. I think Josh called a great game, did a good job getting those guys ready to play. And then the players played well. We got contributions from a lot of different guys. A lot of guys made plays, and they played for 60 minutes. I'm proud of that effort, and that's the focus we need, really, throughout the week, and then you got to execute and play well in the game, which I thought they did. But our defensive staff, Alexander, Campanelli, Hobby, those guys. I know I'm leaving a couple guys out, but those guys do a great job. They really worked at it this week and showed up on the field.
Cunio?
Hey, Coach, I just want to know just that sack by Ogba to take the Jets out of field goal range there in the fourth quarter. Just could you explain how excited the sideline was for that, knowing that it's been such a long time, and since you guys have had a shutout, how satisfying it is to go out there and get a shutout?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of these guys like playing together. So when other guys make plays, whether it's offense, defense, special teams, you see a lot of excitement, a lot of energy. So guys were excited for Ogba to make a play. Guys were excited about the situation of getting a stop and getting them out of field goal range. And they were excited about, the potential to get a shutout. So, that's what I like to see. Guys, enjoying kind of the process of working through the week, preparing, walkthroughs, meetings, practice, and then going out and executing on a Sunday afternoon. I think they're just happy about for each other and kind of reaping some of the fruits of their labor.
Cam?
Hey, Flo, I know last week we talked to you about putting two in the end of the game, and obviously you did this game. What sort of went into that decision, and what did you see out of him in his 2 minutes of garbage time?
Cam, you can take credit for that. You had a good idea, so I listened to you. But I think he went in, had a run play, threw a couple passes, got some playing time in a situation where we could do it. And I guess I listened to you, Cam. So you can take credit for that one.
Josh?
Hey, Flo, back to the defense. When Xavier Howard is on top of his game, just how much more complete does he make the secondary and also just the entire defense look?
I thought it was a really good team defensive effort. X played well, Byron played well, Needham played well, Sealer, Landon Roberts. So it's a team effort. So, I know X had the big play there with the interception, but it was good rush. It was good coverage. It's never just one guy. There's always, a lot of things coming together. Good calls by Josh, and then good execution and good play by X in that situation, but good play by a lot of guys in a lot of other situations. We need everybody to play well. I think that we got a fair amount of that today, from X as well as a lot of other guys, and that's what you need in this league against the caliber of players we see on a weekly basis.
How?
Brian, you're going into the bye now at 500. If you could take stock of where this team is now, what would you say?
We'll use the bye week and, kind of self-reflect on the first 6 weeks of the season. I don't think, right now, I'd rather do that with all the information and going through that and not really take us really through the end of the week. How we're doing offensively, run game, play action, third down, 2-minute, red zone, same thing defensively, same thing in the kicking game, evaluate the roster. And, but, I think we're happy to win today, happy to play well today. That's kind of where, as far as taking stock, that's kind of where my thoughts are. And, some things we could have done better, but, we're excited about, getting a win against a division opponent.
Ruthie?
Flo, I think when people remember that moment that Tua ran on the field, they're also going to remember Fitzy's reaction to that moment. And he was just hyping up the crowd, hyping up Tua. What does that say kind of about their relationship and just kind of them as people?
I didn't know that, but that doesn't surprise me. I mean, those guys have a great relationship. They root for each other. And those are some of the relationships that are building really throughout the team. You like to see that. And hopefully when you watch us play, people see that. It's nice to hear that. I mean, I didn't actually see it, but I know there was some excitement, once he went in, and I'm happy for Tua. But that's I like hearing that.
Take a couple more, Omar.
Coach, I want to ask you about Miles Gaskin. Obviously, this week the flirtation with Le'Veon Bell. Do you think that got his attention? Reason why he contributed 126 yards, or just the run game finally got going?
I think he's been playing well, really, these first 6 weeks. Look, most guys I know the guys on our team, they're motivated to play, period. So I don't think we need any extra motivation. And Miles is a motivated kid. It's important to him. So I wouldn't take much stock in that. But I thought he played well. I thought we ran the ball effectively at times. But like everything else, we can improve in a lot of areas, and we'll work towards that. But Miles is tough. He's competitive, and he's been productive. So hopefully we keep going on that. Keep building.
Our last one, Travis.
Hey, Coach, we saw some contributions from Sam Egloff today, Dolphins, your linebacker. Just wanted to get your take on him stepping up into a role when a couple of guys went down. We saw Grugier Hill and Van Ginkel leave the game. Just talk about the depth of your linebacker core and his performance today.
Yeah, we had a couple guys get nicked up in the game. So, Sam's a guy who obviously was here last year, can play multiple positions, plays in the kicking game, very smart, tackles well, can set an edge. Hasn't gotten as many opportunities as maybe he did a year ago, but his number was called today, and he was ready to go and made some plays for us early, and got a lot of snaps, and that's what we need. It's guys. Some guys get nicked up, and we need the next guy to step up and be effective. Our level of play can't go down because we have an injury, because injuries happen in this league, and we talk about that. We talk about guys having to be ready. And Sam, he did a really good job of that today. And I got to go back and watch the film. I'm sure there were some things that could have been better, but my recollection of the game right now is that he went in there and played pretty effectively. So